Today, you're stepping into one of the most powerful areas of identity security, privileged identity management in Microsoft Entra. This isn't just about who can log in. It's about who has high-level access, for how long, and under what conditions, because as you know, privilege equals power, and with power comes risk. Microsoft Entra. PIM is your control center for managing and securing privileged roles across Microsoft Entra ID, Azure, and Microsoft 365. Instead of giving someone permanent global admin rights, a nightmare waiting to happen, you use PIM to make those roles just in time, just enough, and fully auditable. You decide who can elevate their access, when they can do it, and how they get approved. Let's unpack key features of the Entra PIM. You don't want users holding powerful roles all the time. With JIT activation, you assign them as eligible, and they activate those roles only when they need them. This keeps standing access to a minimum and helps you shrink your attack surface without slowing anyone down. You can add a layer of oversight by requiring approval before any privileged role is activated. This ensures that no one escalates their access without someone else reviewing and approving it first. You get to define who approves, under what conditions, and how long the access lasts. Even if someone has already signed in, PIM can prompt for multi-factor authentication when they try to activate a privileged role. This gives you an added layer of defense, kicking in exactly when the risk is highest, before high-level permissions are granted. You set how long access lasts. Whether it's 30 minutes or 8 hours, PIM enforces the expiration. After that window, the role is automatically deactivated. No manual follow-up, no risk of forgotten privileges hanging around. You stay informed in real time. If someone tries to activate a role unusually often, bypass approvals, or assign a permanent role, you'll get notified. These alerts let you take immediate action and keep your governance tight. You can schedule periodic reviews to make sure privileged roles are still appropriate for the people holding them. Every activation and change is logged in detail, so you always have a complete, searchable history for audits, compliance, or investigations. Why does PIM matter? Think about it. Privileged roles are like master keys to your digital kingdom. You don't want them floating around, unused, or worse, forgotten. Attackers are always on the lookout for over-permissioned accounts that no one's watching. That's exactly where breaches begin. With Microsoft Entra PIM, you take back control. Using PIM, you reduce the risk of insider threats and lateral movement. By limiting how long someone holds elevated access, you shrink the window of opportunity for misuse, whether intentional or accidental. You're not just protecting against outsiders, you're containing internal risk too. Using PIM, you prevent privilege escalation by attackers. If an attacker compromises a regular user, PIM makes it much harder for them to climb the ladder into an admin role. Just-in-time access, approval workflows, and MFA act as strong guardrails that stop them in their tracks. Using PIM, you prove compliance with regulations like ISO, NIST. Auditors want proof that you manage and monitor access properly. With PIM, you have full logs, reports, and review histories to back it all up. You can demonstrate that access is justified, time-bound, and reviewed regularly. Using PIM, you give your teams access only when they need it, and only for what they need. Your teams stay productive without unnecessary risk. You empower them with the right level of access, at the right time, while ensuring your security posture remains strong and adaptive. Imagine you're managing cloud engineers. They occasionally need Azure contributor rights to deploy a resource. You don't want to make them permanent contributors. So, you assign them as eligible, set a 4-hour window, require MFA, and send approval requests to their team lead. Done. controlled, secure. So, what's your key takeaway? Your job is to protect privilege. Microsoft Entra PIM gives you the tools to do that, without slowing down the business. So, start reviewing who has standing admin roles and flip them to eligible under PIM. Introduce approvals, set timeouts. Watch how your risk posture improves overnight.